What would you say?
Hi, welcome to our channel. We are going to do a book tag, and I saw this book tag on Michael Bookloin. So he had 6 questions, and we're going to answer them. So Tori's going to read the questions.
Okay.
This is Tori, and the first question
Is my first book bought with your own money?
Okay, it's been a really, really long time for me. I don't remember what the first book I actually purchased, but I do remember the first book that I enjoyed as a youngster, about their age, 10 years old or whatever. It would be this one. Oh, you can't see it. Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. I think that was my first book that I really enjoyed, and I actually remember it's been 40 years, so I really enjoyed that book.
First book did not finish reading.
The first book I did not finish reading, and this is in the last 4 years or so, would be this one, The Host. And the reason I did not finish this book, it is huge. And I took it out from the library and I renewed it, They only give you 3 weeks, and I am a very, very slow reader, and I never finished this book. But recently I saw it at Barnes & Noble, and I purchased it for $5.98, and I figured I could try to start to read it again. And I did not see the movie yet, so I really wanted to finish the book. But now that I own the book, now I just need time. So, but it's a lot. It's chunky. It's over 600 pages, 619 pages. So, okay.
Okay. The third question is: first book you were I can't see that word.
Where is this? First book what?
The first book was I can't.
The first book you were pressured into reading. Go ahead.
But you did not enjoy it.
Okay, the first book since January or so, the first book that I've been pressured because YouTube readers are reading it and I was pressured, would be this one, Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. Okay, I know a lot of people love this book, but I only gave it 2 stars, 2 or 3 stars, I don't remember. I did actually finish it, but I had to skip around. This is the first book I skipped pages to actually get to the end, and I never usually just skip pages, but I had to skip all that interlog, and especially when they were reading, one of them was reading to the other person. It just so annoyed me throughout the whole book, so I skipped pages, and that's the only way I could finish the book. I did finish it. The story was good, but I don't like skipping pages. So anyway,
first book you were glad you were pressured to read and enjoy it
immensely.
Immensely.
Okay, I would say it was a book explosion book. I did not read it with the book explosion because the library had it on hold and I couldn't get a hold of the book. But I really, really enjoyed this book after Book Explosion. I read it the month after everybody read it, and I really, really enjoyed it, and that would be Panic. Oops, what happened? It's good. It would be Panic by Lauren Oliver. I really, really enjoyed this book, so, and I'm glad that I read it.
Which one are we on? Okay, first book that really, I keep on...
Emotionally,
I can't really read your handwriting.
Emotionally resonated with you. Okay.
I can't read your handwriting.
The first book that really, really resonated with me would be this book by Leon Morty. It's an adult book. It's called What Alice Forgot. That's this one here. And I really, really enjoyed this book. It's about memory loss, and I have this thing about memory loss. I really think that I'm going to have Alzheimer's when I get older. But this is about a woman who was on the treadmill. She was going to the gym, and she fell, and she hit her head, and and when she woke up, she didn't know who she was or where she was. And this book, it just, I couldn't put it down. It was a great book. So.
Okay. First book that seriously made you cry.
And this book that made me cry, there was a few that made me cry that I was looking in my notes, but I'm trying to find out what the book is about because I forgot. Okay. And again, this book I read in 2013. It was on my Kindle, I think. Wait for Me by Elizabeth Norton. That's this book here. I have this on my Kindle. I don't know how much I paid for it, but this also is about memory loss. There's a big tragic accident, and she loses her memory, and I cried during this book. It was really good. I think I gave it a 5, but that was the book. But I think it's an adult book. I don't think it's a young adult, but I think it's an adult book. But that's in my notes. And of course I cried with Fault in My Stars too, so anyway. I think that's all the questions, right, Tori?
And see her handwriting. See? I can't read that.
Alright, sorry. Alright, well, thank you for watching. And we'll see you in another video. Say bye. Bye.